What if I told you, gentlemen, that the true cause of your erectile dysfunction is not aging, but rather a silent saboteur in your body that may be surprisingly easily fixed? Indeed. The solution may be closer and simpler than you thought. If you've been lying awake at night feeling worn out, irritated, and embarrassed by your poor bedtime performances, that vital spark has dimmed, depriving you of closeness and self-assurance. Imagine taking it all back, though. Soaring vitality, deep, rejuvenating sleep at night, and rock-hard mornings. What if that change could be triggered by a single, little change before bed? Stay with me, because what I'm going to tell you could permanently alter the course of your life. Although Harvard studies demonstrate that erectile dysfunction is not inevitable and is frequently linked to underappreciated variables like inadequate blood flow and sleep, did you know that over 52% of men over 60 suffer from it? Imagine this. Once lively and full of life, a 68-year-old man named Robert felt like a shadow of himself as he gazed at his reflection. He was depleted during the day and tossed at night due to weak erections, which caused him to be separated from his wife. However, everything changed when he discovered the secret connection. His experience may be similar to thousands of others. If you're ready to take back your manhood right now, type "yes" in the comments section. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe for more revolutionary advice for guys over 60. To ensure you never miss a beat, ring the bell. If you're frustrated, leave a 1 in the comments. If you're not convinced, leave a 0 in the comments. What follows is shaped by your involvement. Let's get right to the point. Most doctors never discuss the harsh reality. Habit 1. Discover the quiet shifts that are stealing your power. What if the dying fire in your bedroom is a terrible cycle that you can end tonight rather than just aging? Unsettling fact. By age 60, 70% of men's blood arteries harden, reducing penile blood flow by as much as 50%, according to study from the Mayo Clinic. The National Institute on Aging reports that testosterone levels fall by 1% to 2% annually. 60% of older men experience several overnight awakenings due to sleep disruption, which can be a perfect storm that saps your vitality. Consider Walter, a Texas retiree who is 65 years old. He sobbed as he revealed, "I feel like rusty hinges in a storm. Creaking, stuck, useless." He was sludge-brained from sleepless nights, hormones fizzled like a dying battery, and his arteries narrowed like clogged pipes. However, reversal started as soon as he realized this fact. Sardinian blue zone studies reveal that men are overcoming this by treating the underlying problems and leading active lives well into their 90s. Tomorrow's action plan. Keep track of your symptoms by recording your energy levels, erection quality, and sleep disruptions in a brief journal. Your first line of defense is awareness. Begin this evening by signaling recovery mode by turning down the lights an hour before bed. Habit 2. Make the connection between your energy, sleep, and erections. Have you ever wondered why you wake up the next day limp and lifeless after a bad night? Your manhood might be destroyed by this hidden web, but connecting it gives you explosive power. Startling data. Poor sleep reduces testosterone by 15% in just 1 week, according to a Harvard sleep study, and Johns Hopkins associates it with 40% less blood flow, which makes your system a slow river of syrup rather than a raging torrent. Your body skips essential repairs when you don't get enough sleep, leaving you fatigued and unresponsive. Introducing Carlos, a 67-year-old Florida mechanic. "My nights turned into torment and intimacy, and my days into haze? I forgot," he said. Until he discovered that sleep was the master switch, he believed they were different battles. His energy exploded, his testosterone soared, and mornings restored that natural firmness after he made it a priority. "It's like flipping on the lights in a dark room," he stated. Centenarians thrive by balancing these factors, according to research from the Blue Zones. Tomorrow's action plan. Establish a rigorous bedtime routine. Drink chamomile tea and avoid using screens after 9 p.m. Test it. Aim for 7 to 8 hours uninterrupted, and note how your drive sharpens. Habit 3. Time your recovery boost for maximum impact at night. Why does popping a pill in the morning flop, while nighttime timing ignites a firestorm of renewal? This rhythm hack could supercharge your body while you sleep. Terrifying truth. The National Institute on Aging reports that circadian disruptions in men over 60 have recovery efficiency, with blood pressure spiking 20% from poor timing, like pouring gas on a cold engine instead of a hot one. Nighttime is your golden window. Heart rate drops, vessels relax, hormones flood. Sylvia? No, think of Frank, 70, a widower rebuilding his life in California. He'd tried daytime fixes, but it was like shouting into the wind. Switching to bedtime unleashed magic. Deeper sleep, rebuilt muscles, calmed nerves. My body finally synced up, like oiling a seized machine, he beamed. Trials from the Mayo Clinic show that nighttime interventions increase nitric oxide by 30%. Tomorrow's action plan. Make a simple nighttime routine, such as keeping your boost by your bedside, and pick your support carefully. Feel the difference at dawn by taking it half an hour before the lights go out. Habit 4. Engage your natural repair processes. Imagine having a tiny ally that, while you dream, widens your vessels, spikes your signals, and reduces stress. What if years of decline were erased by this internal overhaul? Alarming statistic. According to Harvard, 80% of erections fail when nitric oxide levels are low, causing blood to turn into thick molasses. At the same time, the American Psychological Association reports that 50% of insomniacs experience a spike in stress hormones like cortisol, which prevents testosterone from rebuilding. Here comes James, a tense New York executive aged 62. My veins felt like knotted ropes, stress a constant hammer. It was flipped by this activation. Nitric oxide alerted blood rush hour traffic, vessels grew like blossoming flowers, and sleep deepened like a placid sea. I woke charged, ready to conquer, he stated. Such boosts restore flow in 65% of men over 60, according to studies published in the Journal of Urology. Tomorrow's action plan. Prioritize relaxation by taking 5 deep breaths before bed and visualizing a powerful flow. For better effects, combine with your nightly ally. Regaining the emotional fire that drives your identity is habit number 5. What if your soul, your relationships, and your very essence as a man are being undermined by weak erections? Your world might be rebuilt if you rekindle this. Tragic fact. According to a study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior, ED causes relationships to break down and triples the risk of depression in men over 60. According to the Mayo Clinic, 40% report partner disappointment, which is like a bridge between two people collapsing. Remember Arizonan Edward, 75? I saw disappointment in her eyes. It gutted me, made me feel withered like autumn leaves. But pride was aroused by revival. Marriages were repaired, confidence skyrocketed, and intimacy was rekindled. I walk taller now, he admitted to himself. Vitality restoration reduces isolation by 50%, according to data from the National Institute on Aging. Tomorrow's action plan. Let your partner or a trusted friend in on one of your vulnerabilities. Say something encouraging like, I am strong, I am vital. Observe how feelings and physical gains coincide. Habit 6. Find strength in actual changes around you. Doubting yourself? What if tales of men who were broken and then unbreakable like you demonstrated that when you take action, change is unavoidable? A startling statistic. According to clinical reviews from the Blue Zones Project, simple changes help 70% of men over 65 regain their vitality, and Harvard reports that sleep improvements alone increase satisfaction by 45%. Victor, a 69-year-old Midwest farmer, is there. Doubt chained me, thought my fire was ashes. After a few weeks, his wife whispered in amazement as the mornings roared back. He smiled and said, she saw the man she married. Then Harold, a 72-year-old weary soul. Intimacy fled. Sleep escaped. The changeover? Revival of connections and doctor-level energy. You restored my life. These are blueprints, not anomalies. Tomorrow's action plan. Find motivation by reading an online success story or writing down your before condition. If they did it, so will I, is a commitment. Tonight, begin imitating their movements. Habit 7. Get started on your revival right away. At the fork. Embrace the road to thunderous strength or fade into frustration. Your tomorrows may be reshaped by the choice you make tonight. The horrifying truth, delaying makes it worse. According to Johns Hopkins, untreated ED advances in 60% of cases, robbing people of 10 to 15 years of quality life, like sand slipping through fingers. Recall Paul, a 66-year-old Seattle resident. Life leaked away nightly. Weak, weary. One option turned it upside down. Strong mornings, deep sleep, and unwavering confidence. "I'm me again," he introduced himself. Centenarians in the blue zones thrive on these pivots. Tomorrow's action plan. Make your decision now. Set an alarm for consistency and get ready for bedtime. Monitor your progress every week. Feeling energized? Verify. Is strength coming back? Check again. Start tonight. As we conclude this eye-opener, gentlemen, keep in mind that growing older does not mean that your light will go out. Rather, it encourages a powerful resurgence. We've dispelled myths about why erections wane after age 60, shown how sleep, energy, and sex are inextricably linked, and highlighted how timing at night speeds up recovery. We delved into the biology. Stress reduced, hormones strengthened, flow restored. We experienced an emotional tremor, pride restored, unbreakable bonds. In order to demonstrate that it is not a fantasy, real men shared their victories. Now it's your turn. Follow this revival instead of the old route. This is hope supported by Harvard, Mayo, and lives changed. It is not hype. If you're starting a change tonight, write "ready" in the comments. If this video inspired you, please like it. Click the bell to subscribe for more unvarnished insights on living well after 60. Tell your story to a brother in arms. It might save his life. Your stronger self is awakening right now, so don't delay. Let's get it done.